Hello everybody, Cobalt the 16th here today, and I found these two weird Pikachu wearing ash hats. And they're the hats from the original anime, I think. I'm not quite sure. I haven't watched Pokemon for a long time, but they're probably pretty rare, so I'm going to try to catch them both. Just in case they actually are rare and valuable, then I can keep one and sell one on the auction house, or maybe do a giveaway with it. So let's try to catch it now. Okay, I'll just use Spore on it, and it fell asleep. So Breloom, well, why am I going to do anything else with Breloom? I guess I'll just throw an Ultra Ball at it. Oh, hey, there's a Kadabra and an Eevee over there. I should probably try to catch that Eevee. Eevee is pretty rare. And only one Pokeball to capture that Pikachu. I guess it might be pretty easy to catch the other one unless that was just a fluke. And it was probably just a fluke for a level 70 Pikachu. Especially if it's a special edition or something, which it looks like the hat might make it somehow special. So I've got it asleep, and I'll use an Ultra Ball again. Probably won't catch it. Nope, I didn't catch it. So we'll just keep throwing Ultra Balls at it until I actually catch it. And that might be a while, because it just woke up and it's at full health. Thunder? That's weird. Oh, I guess I am in the savannah. That still doesn't... What just happened? Was that a glitch or something? I've never heard thunder just cut off like that. And you could even hear the rain too. I don't know, maybe an admin was playing with the server or something. I've never had an admin actually mess with the server on this server, but on a few other servers I've been on, there have been admins that like to mess with sounds, put a creeper sound right behind you so you think that you're about to blow up. I guess it's sort of fun for them, so whatever they like. But let's go find that Eevee now. So there it is. And there's a couple Ralts too. Yeah. There's a few pretty good Pokemon in this area. But right now I just need to find the Eevee. Okay, so I'll catch this Eevee now. If I can get the Pokeball to go out. Okay, I got the Pokeball to go out. So let's do Spore on it. And it's asleep. And I don't know how many Ultra Balls it's going to take. Was there anything? Yeah, I guess I can probably use Mawile. Mawile has Vice Grip, so I'll just weaken it with that. 2 might be enough. I don't know why I still have Vice Grip on Mawile other than for catching. There are much better moves that I could have on a level 78 Mawile. So I think it can take a 3rd Vice Grip. Okay, good, it could. So now we're going to switch back to Breloom and use Spore once again. So... No, Spore. Why was I thinking Force Palm? So let's do Spore and... Oh! Spore failed? Oh! Effect Spore came into effect. So now Eevee's paralyzed, not quite as good as being asleep for the catch rate. And it broke free. So we're just going to have to keep throwing Ultra Balls at it until we catch it. And that might be a while. I don't know, it isn't really that high of a catch rate, I don't think. So, it shouldn't take that many Ultra Balls. 2 bob. Oh, okay, well it only bobbed twice. So, if I can get it to bob 3 times and then turn black. It's sort of weird how it turns black in Pixelmon instead of flashing with the spark things like it does in the actual game. So 1, 2, 3, and... oh, 4? And then it turned black. I thought it was 3 bobs that you had to get. Maybe it's just on the Pixelmon mod that they changed it to 4. That might explain why it's a little more difficult to catch Pokemon. And a Love Ball, I already have a few of those in my inventory. Because I got some vote crates, and that was one thing that I discovered, that there are vote crates on the Pixelmon Harmony server. So you can vote on 6 different websites every day and get some crates from that. So I voted today and got 6 keys. Well, actually I only got 5 keys because I forgot to type my name in one of the boxes. And I got 2 fossils from that. And the other stuff wasn't all that cool except for a random Pokemon egg, which is currently in the PC. And I'll go warp to the healing center. So there are the Pikachus, both level 70, as well as the Eevee, and it is high special defense. Is that Umbreon or Vaporeon? I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure that out before I evolve it. And this Pikachu is not the best for its stats because it has higher attack, and then this one is decent. It's just a neutral nature. Nuzzle's a pretty good move, but there is the egg from the vote crate. You can also just get random Pokemon that aren't in egg form. Why did I click into that again? So I'll show you the crates over here. There's a fall crate right there, costume crate, Halloween crate, legendary crate, and vote crate. I don't know how to get a legendary crate, but I want to. So I have a fall crate key in the center chest. So let's see what we get from it. I don't know what you can actually get from it, but I think there are scrolls and enchantment books. That's all I can really see. I got 3 level scrolls. Push the boundaries of max levels. Does that mean I can go above level 100? Let's test it on Breloom. Level 101, 102, and 103. That's actually pretty cool, but I sort of wish I hadn't done that because that probably disqualifies it from tournaments on the server. I don't know, there's probably some way to get it back down to level 100. If not, then I'll be sad because I can't use my Breloom in tournaments. But I also got this Togi Demaru, I think it's called, and I'm probably saying that terribly incorrectly, but it looks a bit different. I know it's not supposed to look like they have the model, but yeah, that doesn't look like any Pokemon design. I mean, I've never seen a Togedemaru, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it looks like. That face is just extruded so far, and I don't know what is supposed to be on the sides of its body. Looks sort of like a pine cone with a tail. I mean, it's supposed to look like it does in the picture in the PC, but that's not very detailed. I can't really tell what it's supposed to look like. But I need to catch a water-type Pokemon because I was planning on doing the fossil hunt. And I do have a couple of fossils, but I haven't revived them, I haven't cleaned them, and I guess I could use Wailmer, but it's enormous, and I don't want to have an enormous Wailord, because like I said before, I think I said before in a previous episode, when you have an enormous Wailord, even in F5 mode you can't really see anything. But I'm going to go to my island base. I don't know why it's still called Island. I'm going to rename it when I move up to the stadium itself. And I'll try to see if there's anything in the ocean, because it would be a lot better to just find something in the ocean, but I guess I can just see if I can ride Dragalge. It is, well, it's actually not a water-type Pokemon. Oh well, I'll check and make sure. I'm thinking you probably can't ride Dragalge, but it's worth checking. So, let's send it... Oh, I sent it really deep into the ocean. That's great. I guess I'll send it into the shallows now. And let's see if we can ride it. Nope. You can't ride Dragalge. But look at this design. This is one of my favorite Pokemon designs on the Pixelmon server. I saw it in the actual Pokemon game, and I didn't think it would look this cool in 3D, but they really nailed this design. So, what should I do now? I probably need to look around in the ocean a bit and try to find a Pokemon that I can ride on. There might be something down in the water that I can get. I feel like it would be better just to catch something for now and then raise something later that I can ride on. So I will search through the ocean a bit and see if there's any Pokemon down there that I can ride. And I guess I'll cut right here. Oh, that's a fossil. Oh, great, I'm going to drown trying to get this. But that little dark spot underneath the water is a fossil. As we get closer, you can see that it's just among the gravel in the bottom, and there's a dark shaded spot in the middle of the fossil block. So let's try to dig this. Oh no, I'm going to drown. Go back. Okay. Now I'll just go back again and have full oxygen. Yep, I only have 2 hearts left, so it's not really worth the risky business of trying to find more fossils, but this one, it looks like an anorith fossil. The way that Pixelmon works, the fossil is covered like it says, so you can't really tell what it is other than by just looking at vague little hints. And this fossil, you can see that it looks sort of like a claw. So I do have the other fossils, like I said, and they are both helix fossils. They're at my town headquarters somewhere. Okay, yeah, they're in this box. Those are also fossil blocks, but there's the helix fossils that are both covered as well. And this, well, I'll get outside first. So this is what they actually look like, the blocks of fossils, when you see them underwater. And if you dig into them, then you get another helix fossil and a Craniodos skull fossil. But you have to clean the fossils, so I'll have to make a fossil cleaner since I don't actually have one right now. So I will get back to you soon. Well, I'm back, and I had to do a little bit of work, as you can tell by the ladders that are now in the headquarters. So now I attached the second floor. It's been on here for a while, but I had to make room for not only the ladders, that's why the mechanical anvils are up here, but also for the fossil cleaning machine and the fossil reviver. So I figured out what you need to do, and you need to use the anvil to smash 11 aluminum pieces. So that's one of them. And then I have looked up the design, so I know how to make it now. You need to make 4 individual pieces, then put them all together. And that shouldn't be difficult because you only need a crafting table in order to do it. But I had to go mining for obsidian to get one of the pieces, and it is the monitor. And you need, like I said, 11 pieces of aluminum smashed into their flat plates. So I will get these last 4 put on the anvil, and we should probably be able to get it put together. So these are 3 of the structures that you need to do, and then the 4th one, you just need to put 6 aluminum plates in the top 2 rows. So this is one of them, the fossil machine base, and then I'll put these 5 aluminum plates with this redstone to get the fossil machine top. Then the obsidian goes in the middle, surrounded by this redstone dust to make the fossil machine display. And I'll put, oh, messed up. I'll put that there and add all of the water buckets in to make the fossil machine tank. So then I'll take the buckets out, and you put it in the exact same configuration that I have right now. So this is a fossil machine, and this is not the cleaning fossil machine, so I'll need to make fossil cleaners as well, but I will place it, I don't know, I'll just put it here. And then you can't insert these covered fossils because they're still all dirty. They aren't really identifiable. Well, they're identifiable, but they don't look like they do in the actual games because the game doesn't make you clean your own fossils. So I will need to make a fossil cleaner now, and I'll be back soon, because I forgot to look up that recipe. So for the fossil cleaner, you need 6 more aluminum plates, so I'll need to make 6 more of them. So that brings the total up to 17 for the combo of the fossil cleaner and the fossil machine itself. So let's go over here to the crafting table and put the redstone right here and the glass pane, and this is a fossil cleaner. So let's go upstairs and place this. Well, I don't know, I'll just place it under the window for now. I don't remember if you can pick up the fossil machine and fossil cleaner, but I think you can actually pick them up, but the healing machines, you can't pick those up. They'll just break when you try to do that. So let's put our first fossil in here. And I do like the animation, even though the glass box just stays in the same place. I do like the cleaning animation though. And this will be a helix fossil as soon as it gets clean. Okay, so there's our first helix fossil, and we can put this into the fossil machine right here, and it takes a very long time to make the fossil come back to life, but you can sort of expect that. You're basically getting a free Pokemon. But you also need to put a Pokeball in here, so I'm just using love balls because I don't really have any reason to use those. I don't even know exactly what they're for. I think they make your Pokemon like you more when you catch them, but they have the same catch rate as a regular Pokeball. And that is not something that you want on this server, or on the Pixelmon mod itself, because, like I said, they increased the catch rate, or at least I'm pretty sure they increased the catch rate, because the Pokemon were never this hard to catch before. And it doesn't seem like it's been as bad as it was that one day lately, so I might have just had terrible luck, but the Pokeballs still don't work that well. And I don't have a healer here yet, but I'm going to separate all of these sides. So this side is going to be used. Okay, so yeah, that is a claw fossil. So this side is going to be used for mechanical anvils, because you can never have too many mechanical anvils. And since these fossil machines take longer than the fossil cleaners, I will only have 2 fossil cleaners, and then 2 more of the fossil machines on this side, possibly 3 more on this side. And this side, I am only going to have a healer on so far. I don't know exactly what else I would want in this side. There is something with a fiery tail over there. Yeah, I don't have to worry about anyone coming in and stealing the Pokemon, so I'll go see if that's a Charmander or a Monferno or something. I don't think there's anything that isn't a starter that has a tail like that. Okay, so it is a Chimchar, and it is running at me. What do I want to use to battle it? I don't know, I guess Staraptor. No, stop. One thing with the aggressive Pokemon, when you get attacked by a Pokemon, it sends out the Pokemon in your first slot, not the one that you have highlighted. So that's why I was sort of concerned about this. I don't know if this will kill it. It killed it. Too bad. A Chardy Berry, I don't know what that does, and leather. So let's go back and see how our progress on the fossil machine is doing. Okay, so you can see an omanyte in there. It still has the same blocky structure as it always has, but that will eventually be fixed, probably. Why did it just shrink? Yeah, that was unexpected. It looks sort of cute in the fossil tank. But this does take a long time for each of the fossils. Okay, our omanyte is at 95%, so soon I can just right click on the tank when it gets to 100%. Well, actually, first I'll go back to Warp Heal, because I want to have it in my party. So I guess I'll just put Staraptor in here. Oh, never mind, I'll just put Dragalge in here. And let's go back. Okay, so here's the Omanyte, and it's in the Love Ball. It's in whatever Pokeball you place there. So it still has that blocky structure, but it looks sort of cute even with it. And its stats, so it's Ordinary Growth, Hardy Nature, which isn't bad, and it has IVs 2, so it has about average IVs, and it's actually sort of rare that it's a female, so that's all I really wanted, because then from getting a female on, you can just breed Omanyte. Even though they're a fossil Pokemon, you can breed them. But I think I should probably end the episode here, and in the next episode we can finish the rest of the fossils, because it's been a while, and I don't know if people like long videos. I haven't really gotten any feedback on that. So if you like the videos being 30 minutes or so, or if you just like them being the standard 15 minutes that I've been trying to do, then leave a comment about that. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It's much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, and you enjoy the content that I put out, then please subscribe. This is Cobalt XVI signing out, and I will see you in the next episode.